The world outside grows faint. Find the ancient stillness. This is the mystic dialogue. Ancient wisdom for modern human.
Imagine you are in a stadium. I want you to close your eyes. Just imagine that you are in a stadium and everyone is screaming your name and, yelling your name and cheering you up. And someone on the stadium, on the podium, is telling you exactly all that you need to hear. You are always right. Your enemies are small and they need to remain small. You deserve all that life have to offer. Now open your eyes. This stadium is not in Africa. Neither is it in India. Neither is it in Mauritius, Ghana. It is all in your skull, your head. All these voices and all this noise is all in your head. You deserve better. Your enemies don't deserve a little fraction of what you deserve, right? You are more awakened and others are lost in the matrix. You are the one that have the high vibration and others don't have high vibration. All of this is in your head. And the reality is many of us will like to hear things like this. We like it in as much as we criticize a politician for being crooked, from being, a fear-mongering person. But we are also the same person to our own self. This is called a demagogue. It is the silent ego that whispers to you that everything in the universe is supposed to be for you and no one deserves better but you. And every time you have a problem, your problem is not because of yourself. It is because someone else is thinking very bad about you. That is why you are having a problem. And of course, a lot of people capitalize on that. They capitalize on it. It is the ego trip that many people like to pass through. Oh, your life could have been better, but it is because of the jealousy of people. It is because people are doing so much negative black magic. That is why your life is not getting better. Oh, but of course you like to hear that. And every little thing that goes wrong in your life, instead of first of all assessing yourself, you are more quicker to point the finger to somebody, to look for somebody to blame and to hold responsible for that. The same way we are very quick to judge the government to be responsible for the inappropriate things that is happening in the country. The same way. But that same way also, we don't take time to look into our own self and see, how am I contributing to the negative thing that is happening in the country? Just because a person's voice is very loud in a room does not mean that the person is right. That is the fact. You see, in this point whereby we are all passing through this spiritual journey, there are a lot of spiritualists that capitalizes on this, using one spiritual scriptures or one verse of a spiritual text to use it to, to put fear in the life of so many people, to use it and capitalize loyalty from people, to use it and capitalize dedication from people. But when we truly look at it, we are also contributor to it. Let's say, for example, someone is driving on the road and his car hit somebody. It is very easy for you to say the person that hit the other one is the one that is responsible. But everyone is actually responsible. The one that is driving the car that hit is responsible. The one that got hit is responsible. The owner that manufactured the car is responsible. The people that is on the road is also responsible. There is no one that is not responsible for any other person's misfortune. So we are all responsible for our own misfortune. But it is very easy to to believe and to accept that I am not responsible for my misfortune. No, you've forgotten. It takes two to tango. It is not one. Two hands claps together to produce a beautiful sound, not one. And that is the reality of true spiritual understanding, which means that until you truly decide to start sitting down with yourself and start asking yourself, okay, these emotions that I'm having, inside of me, this hunger, this desire that I'm having inside of me, where is it coming from? It is very easy. A lot of people, there's a term that people use nowadays, and that is, the mind is the cause of everything. But don't forget, you cannot know anything in life without your mind. Every knowledge that you gain is from your mind. So the same mind that you criticize to be the one responsible for your problem is also the same mind that is helping you to learn. So how is it that we are now biased? There's this biasness, this self-centeredness. It is very easy to take a knife and say, yeah. And a lot of people use the scriptures. Oh, it is the mind. It is the mind. It is the mind. But guess what? You cannot know God without the mind. It is reality. You cannot know God, neither can you know divine, neither can you know what is spiritual without the mind. So the same mind that is criticized is also the same mind that helps you to know the divine. And this demagogue, or this, inner ego that we all have inside of us, makes it that we become selective, of what we hear, who we hear from, how we hear. It becomes us versus them. My spirituality is more stronger than other people's spirituality. Oh, I was meditating and I was going very, very high, but other people's energy was the one that was pulling me down. Never asking yourself, what is it that is inside of me that actually pulled me down? So the day we truly, and this is a fact, the day we truly stop looking outside and start examining the different emotions, the different thoughts that forms inside of us, only then can you truly see, can we truly understand the divine? Can we truly understand what is happening outside? For you must understand, everything is influencing everything. There is nothing in this universe that is not influencing each other. The same thief, for a man to become wicked, it is as a result of a good man. And that's a fact. A good man is a product of a bad man, and a bad man is a product of a good man. This is an ancient point that the ancient have always said. And as the ancient says, whenever something is going on inside of you, don't trouble it. Try to look at it and observe it. For the moment you start touching it, it starts mutating. It starts transforming. And let us go back some distance. Since the beginning of time, man has been plagued with mosquitoes. Oh yeah, you see mosquitoes in your house. And since the beginning of time, we have been using so many repellents to chase away mosquitoes and all of that, but mosquitoes are still there. Why? Because anything you try to chase away, even though you get a temporary defeat or a temporary victory from it, you must understand that so long as you've chasing it away, you have given the impetus for it to now do what? Metamorphose itself, for it to to be able to defend itself against that chasing that you've chased it. To make it in a more simple way, everything that we have around us that we see as our own problem, and you are trying to look for a solution to those problems also mutate. That solution that you look for it is actually helping it to gain more strength, to know how to come back again to you. So you see, since the beginning of time, we've been chasing mosquitoes, we've been chasing flies, but flies still keeps getting stronger and stronger. And all the chemicals we keep using to repel them, what happened? The fly, it dies, but what happened inside the fly? A vibration is created. Okay, this was what killed me. Now let me generate myself to be able to be more resistant to that which killed me before. And that is the irony of life. Everything in your life that you are trying to chase away as bad, not good, I don't want it, it is bad, it is bad. So long as you keep chasing it away, you are giving it more strength, more impetus to do what? To repel itself, to create more strength within itself to come back to you. And hence, Ramana Maharishi, the ancient teachers, Valmiki, and all of them always say, the only thing you can do is just sit down with yourself. That is it. Just sit down with yourself and analyze yourself, not trying to fight that which is outside. For what is outside is influencing what is inside. That is the truth. To say that the mind is Maya, or that everything in the universe is Maya. But you must understand, you also need Maya to understand what is the divine. Yes, everything is illusion. But of course, this is illusion, this is illusion, this is illusion. But how do you know it is illusion if not by looking at it from outside? So we criticize what is outside, forgetting that what is outside is what helps you to go inside, not what is inside. What is inside can never help you to understand anything. It is by looking at what is outside that you start being able to now start separating, to be able to go within yourself. Don't forget, just because a person speaks wise words does not really mean they carry knowledge. Or just because a person is able to win debate or speaks, words that touches you and, touches your emotion does not really mean you are getting moksha or you are getting liberation. It is a fact. For liberation, moksha, it is only by your own effort, not the words of another person. Only your own effort. I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Follow me for more. Ciao.